Well, today we're working on propellers. Let me get this set up here in the studio. I'm streaming over on Rumble as well, so if you're new on Rumble, I got a pretty decent channel over on YouTube, about I don't know 4,000 or 5,000 videos. And we want to go here. And we're going to work on propellers today. I'm going to show you some of the tools you need to make a good propeller. We need a pitch gauge. Shit. Now, of course, can't get it. Stupid thing. Here's another one. I'll have to remember this after I get offline here. My good base fell down behind the table. But I've been doing it with these for years, so it don't much matter. Let's see here. Edit. YouTube's working a little slow today. Live chat replay. Save. And channel content. I'm still not able to offer any rumbles over on Rumble because I'm not going to give them some more information to use against me. Okay, we got 3 on here comments. All right, these are just some of my rev-ups. I got bags and bags of them, but I kind of collect rev-ups. And these ones here still have a 1/4-inch diameter hole. And these here have a 5/16. This one has a 5/16. And these here have 3/8. So the first thing you want to do when you get a propeller is you take this tool here. This is a sander for the back side of the prop. That squares it up to the shaft. So the prop's running true. I'll do both sides. I've already done those there. This is a 11/6 wide that I'll take to Brodax EW, so that I'll take the Brodax for my Super Tiger 46. This is a prop that I already painted, and unfortunately, I left it in my flight box, and the lacquer thinner got on the blades and screwed it all up. So I have to true it up again and sand her down and repaint it and balance it and all that good stuff. So this one here is a 14/5. We won't be using this one. I'm only using 13/6s and 13/5s. So we'll do these. And I've talked about this before, how to do this. First thing we're going to do is balance it. when Steve comes over, I'm going to have to go down and let him in. So. There we go. All right. This one here says 13.6. I forgot to show you one other thing. Before you get going is you need one of these tools here. And this tool here makes sure that the blades are exactly the same length. So you put it right on the end. It's got a pointy tip on it. Tighten it up. And that one is exactly the same length. So let's go do all these props here. That's exactly the same. This is just a check, you know. Because you could be sanding for hours or trying to balance for hours. If one blade was a 1/16 of an inch longer, you'd never get it balanced. That one's good. I don't believe I'll need more than 4 propellers this season. Jim Lee Machine Shop. That's exact. I bet this thing's way out of balance with the paint screwed up. Yep, that's okay. All right. These are some extra 13.6s, but these have this is a 13.5. I don't know what this one is. It's 13.5. So I doubt I use them. I normally use 13.6s on Super Tiger 60s. Because you'll find that the pitch of these propellers is underpitched. No. You can buy them from Jim Lee Machine Shop. He's on the forum. Let's see what the pitch is on this one. Wish I wouldn't have lost my big base behind the table. I'll get offline. So I normally pitch from station 7 or 8. We'll go to 8 on this one. Pitch on this prop, station 8, is 5.5. Eight is, well, she's really under pitch there. 5. What are we doing here, Larry? Station 8 is it's 5 on that side. Pretty typical for Rev-up, though, to be a half pitch off. 5.5. So we got 5.5 and 5. So let's check another prop. Okay, is it 13.6? Maybe that is a 13.5. I don't know. There's no marking on it. Okay, station 8 on the 6 is there's 5 pitch there too. So 13.6 is 5 pitch. Let's try it on station 10. Yep, 5 pitch. That's 13.6 is 5 pitch. You sand it. Let's try station 8. Station 8 on this side is 5 1/4 on that one. 8, 5 1/4. Try it on the other side. So this is the closest one so far. This is actually a 5 1/4. That's why some rev-ups work better than others. So we're just trying to pull, I'm trying to get, the closest ones out of this pile of props that I got. Station 8. That must be Steve. He's here. Yep. Okay, I'll be right back. Give me a second while we go let him in.
Today, my wife is heading to Columbia with her daughter. Oh,
Now you got to sand your canopy
yeah.
one time because that's the last block I got.
Oh, I got to get it right. Got some more towel.
All right, so now let's check the pitch on these. Pitch on this side is 5. It's about 5 3/8. And this side, yep, so this is a good one here too. We'll say 5 1/4, 5 1/4. Yep, you got one time to do it. Okay, so those are the 2 props I'm going to work on, plus this black one. I'm going to strip this black one and repaint it and put some more shit on it. And we'll do 3 props today. I won't worry about the one that's a half a pitch. We'll work on that later offline, because that'll take some doing. Now, do you know how to do that, Steve?
Should I tack it on or just draw the?
You want to draw around the back and draw around the front, and then draw a profile on the side of how it should look. Okay. So we have our props selected that we're going to use. Like I say, I don't foresee using 3 props this season, but I'm going to fly at Brodax. I'm going to fly in Michigan, where it's grass field and anything can happen. We ain't gonna let that happen. What happened to me last year at the Nats? Break a prop on takeoff. I gotta run this cone down.
Pen.
It's gonna be time for new sanding disc already. So what happens with these balancers is the cones are too long and it doesn't allow them to. I'm not even sure this is gonna work. We'll try. The cones touch before the prop. There we go. There we go. Well, I'd say that's out of balance. That'll shake your airplane apart. I always number them, so these are good, by order of preference too. So 1, 2, 3, it'll have number on them. First choice, second choice. I'm going to stand a little under camera in this bad boy. Let me see what the rumblers are doing. If we're even going, placeholder. My content. I don't even know if I'm streaming over there. My content. Better refresh this to see what's up. It's not even streaming over on Rumble. I don't know what I'm doing. Let me remove this. If you're over on Rumble, find me over on YouTube because I can't see it working. So I'm going to remove this out of here because the stream's running slow. Delete on. Oh, it's going on Twitter. It's not going on Rumble. Okay, great. Let me see my Twitter account and see how we're doing over there. Shit, I don't know what I'm doing. We're on Twitter. I'll have to load up and get her on Rumble. X, enter. I guess it's working over there. If it is, I'd be happy. Let's see. My account. It is working. All right. We are on Twitter, first time. Let's go back here and let's see if we can edit. We want to add Rumble. Save changes. Let's see. And that may be stream on 3. Stream because you must set up a title. Save changes. Rumble. I'm live, it says. So let's go over on Rumble and see. And home. And my content. Says we're offline. Okay, what's going on here? How do I get that to go? Live streaming. Here we are. Now it's going. Let's see here. Yep, we're streaming on 3 platforms. Okay, great. I'll have to figure out how to get them stopped when I get over there. So we got 10 here, got 2 on Rumble. I don't know how many's going to view us on Twitter, X. All right. So I'm standing on the back side of this blade. We're going to get this thing balanced out. Wow, it's got a ton to go. Let me get some 80 grit. Might be standing for hours here. Take off some stuff. Now, if you're over on Twitter or whatever, I can't see any chats or any questions that you may have, so I'll answer them afterwards. If you're over on Rumble, I can't see any chats or whatever. This StreamYard only gets the YouTube chats. So I went from 180 to 80 grit, and it's still way too heavy. and an under camber in it. So we know that both blades are the same length because we checked that, so that's not the issue. It's just heavier wood over there. Getting better. A little more. Oh. You don't want to go too far. Because then it'll be sanded on the other side. Which is probably going to happen anyway. That's pretty close. That's really close. So now we'll switch to 180 and smooth it out. Then 320. That's good. Hey, we got a new member. I thought you were a member already. Okay, now we did the 80 grit, 180 grit. Now we're going to go down to 320. Thanks for becoming a new member or what have you. Look at that. It's perfect. Oh, you're renewed. Okay. It's perfect. All right, we can either paint it or leave it wood. The painted props look really nice, I think. But we'll put a V on this hub for balance. You want to check this one? Oh boy. Yeah. Now, do you guys see? You guys have any idea how much your nose in there? How much the nose will vibrate with that much out of balance? And you can feel it on the end of the line. I think I'm not even going to paint these. We'll just, I don't know. I'll probably paint them. Where's Esteban? Has he got that 100-point ringmaster done yet? He's gonna the world beater. He's gonna win the world with. Come on, Esteban, get on the stick. So we've trued the prop, checked the pitch on the prop, made the blades the same length, and now we're balancing the prop. He's actually working on it. Oh boy. Should be sometime in 2023, right?
That Esteban's working on his ringmaster?
25, yeah.
All right.
I don't know, I probably could have built 10 ringmasters in that amount of time. Maybe 20. This is probably the most important thing of the whole project. All right, great. Did you get yourself an RC push rod with a clevis? That's what I would use. That's what's on my profile. That way you can take it off and adjust it. Yesterday out at the field, I was eyeballing his airplane. There we go. Telling him what was wrong with the elevator flap setup. Got a push rod that's too long. Now remember, it goes like this, Steve.
Yeah. I'm not sure what to do back here.
Hang on a second. I got to help Steve a minute here. Because I can already see this is going to be a disaster. Let me get it roughed in for you real quick. Let me take this down. Standing this on the fuselage, not. on there.
Jack fluid on.
Nope.
Yeah, ignore that line. I don't know what it was doing.
I don't need to. Do it by hand, I think. I got quite a bit of it off there for you.
Yeah.
Hold on to this. Shoot.
Hmm.
You already, that's not a Xander line, that's a line that you've used on the block. You can't get up to that line there.
I hit a spot and it's a big chunk.
Yeah. Could be by hand, tack it on and do it by hand.
Tap it on, do it by hand.
Get that to fit better. Yeah, should get up there. So you want to push this back that way when you tack it. I'll tack.
to come out?
No. Yeah. Twisted.
Yeah, it is.
Come on off there. Hold on to that. Back this way. Lift that way. Nice. You see how this is? It goes. That first one you had was pretty good.
Yeah.
But
Until I got it too thin.
so you want to make sure. And this is a little low here. I'm gonna stay off. You might want to tape it up.
Yeah, I think that's what I didn't do the last time, and I think I should.
And I would run the tape
All the way?
all the way around it,
Okay.
so you don't narf up to what you got. And just sand the crap out of it. I mean, I helped you out. It saved you probably 2 hours of sanding the way you were going.
Yeah. All right.
Yep. Okay, let's get back on this project now. So I'm going to take this 320. I'm going to sand this shellac. You're not supposed to sand on the front of the propeller, but if you're going to paint them, you need to. You know what? I don't think I'm even going to worry about that black one. It's just the shit. You're watching over on Twitter. You're watching over on Rumble. I can only see the chat from YouTube. Today is the day of Rev-up. I need to get my prop stick over there so I can paint it. I'll show you how to do that. Let's see how close to balanced it is now. Down on that side. So we gotta. I think we're gonna do a decal on this one. We got too much on this side. Close enough. Let's get the stick. I hope you can see that. All right, this is my prop stick. Just a stick of balsa wood that I stick the prop on to paint it. I'm gonna have to pull out my water slide decals and see which ones are gonna fit on there. We are gonna make custom propellers today. Gotta be white or it's gotta be color. How about a couple of them AMA wings on there? How'd that look? Nope, can't do that because the white would be black. So we can't do that. These are no good, no good, no good. I could probably no good. So we're not going to do a decal. Looks like I would have to make my own. No such thing as white ink. I'm damn sure not. Well, I don't know. We could put Brodak on there. I got a couple warnings in white letters. Yeah, we could do that. What happened to my scissors? Yeah, here's a different pair. These are Stickum decals. We ain't putting no shitty Stickum decals on anything. Nope, no good. Them are Stickums. So I guess that idea is out. That idea is to make my own, and I'm not going to bother with it. So let's paint it up. You know what? I'll paint it up on this prop holder here, prop stand. I'm not gonna monkey with this prop here. Yeah. I guess we could do the primer on this stick here. This is Crest Etch Coat. Hopefully my 2K clear is still good from a month ago. People say, you can't do that. Well, it seems it's okay. It's in the fridge. We'll see. So that's just the faintest coat of primer on there. I mean, it's just barely on there. I don't want to make this prop too heavy. We'll give it another coat and then see how it looks and then paint the black on there. The nice thing about this primer, it does have xylene in it. It dries pretty darn fast. I wish I could still have DC 540, but they've taken that away from us, the environmentalist wackos. Looks like this primer is attacking the shellac. It is. So it's going to take a sand job and then another prime job. Oh boy. Well, basically, that's what I got on propellers. That's how I do prop. This one here is going to have to be, I'm going to put in a lacquer thinner and strip it. I mean, this is, I'll, like this one here, I'll take along and I'm not going to paint this one. The rule states that you have to have appearance points with the prop you're going to run. Well, I don't know how they can enforce that. What happens if you break it? Well, I'm going to have at least one other black propeller to match that, and I'll have this one as a backup, and probably this one before the National. So we'll have 4 props, and I got all these propellers. I got another box of them, and 4 or 5 bags hanging on the wall that of different sizes. These are my 13s. I got some other 13s in that box, I think. I have a couple of Zor propellers, but I haven't had any experience with the Zor. The magic is in the wood for a Super Tiger 60 on these props. Of course, you talk to Dan, and he don't like them. He don't like the 13.6 Rev-up. What I've always ran. 30 years worth of running that propeller. How many flights you get in after I left, Steve?
I don't know. I had 4 batteries, so I had 4 flights.
So you had 1 flight after I left?
Yeah.
And it was nice weather too.
Yes, it was.
But we're coming up. We'll get some more here.
Yeah. Most of next week is crap. That's windy, or raining, or both.
Yeah, but we'll get some more nice weather.
We will.
Okay, this laid out, so we'll just sand it and hit it again. It's not quite ready. It's still a little cold. Sand it with 400 this time. Yeah. Now these props weigh anywhere between 6 and 8 grams. Let's see how much this one weighs now. A standard prop with no paint on it weighs 7 grams. That one. This one weighs 7 grams. So I'm not putting a lot of paint on it.
So Bob, what is the performance effect of going to a larger prop, larger diameter?
More area. You got
more area. So
more drive. Yeah, you get more drive.
So you're thinking if I put a 12 prop on that Spectre, I could slow the motor down?
You have to pitch up. But see, I don't know whether your battery will carry that.
So it'll use more battery?
Of course, there's more load on the motor. You're already draining it down to 5%, right?
Yeah. Well, what about same diameter but more pitch?
Still more load, but
Still more load?
yeah, we can try. You're loading the engine, the motor. What does it see? What are you not happy with? Seems to pull through the.
It gets a little loose at some points. Yeah, and some of that is not hitting the wind right.
You didn't hit the wind at all yesterday, so if it's getting loose, it's on you. I mean, the wind was blowing this way, and you were doing maneuvers over that way, which you should have been doing that way. I mean, you were way off on the wind. I said to Mark, is he doing the wing over into the wind? What it looked like. You just got to pay more attention to your position. We need a sock out there, really.
Yeah, I think that would help.
I got my portable wind sock right here.
Yeah. That one.
I think I said to Mark too, yeah, oh yeah, he needs a smoker.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that's why Bob Giske smoked a pipe, right?
I've heard that, yeah.
Okay, so let's hit primer again. I think that's about as light as you can get. Primer or paint down there. Out of the can anyway. I think I'm going to paint this with dope instead of that other paint. That way I could really lay on the dope, polish it up.
How much do appearance judges take into account the look of the prop?
I don't know.
Well, you did it once.
I took in the general, the general outlook of the model. If the model looks good, it's as presented, So if you present a piece of shit prop, I don't know, the judge might go, well, that's no good. Leave nothing to chance, I couldn't believe last year my Continental only got 16 points. That was like a slap in the face because I spent a month fixing all the buggers on it. There was no buggers on it.
Hmm.
Of course, that happened to me one year with that airplane that's behind you over your head. It got 16 points. And I think there's some psychological things going on. If you're not on the front row, you have no chance of conquest.
I don't know.
I haven't seen any second row or third row airplanes ever win it.
No.
Have you?
It's not something I pay a lot of attention to.
I do. And to get on the front row is not an easy task. I can tell you that. I've been on the front row about 8 times, and on the second row about 7 times. Very rare. I mean, I've been on the 3rd row or 4th row twice. I mean, that is, I was insulted. Terrible. I think there was some politics involved there. Okay, I think that's going to be all the primer she's going to get. So we need to, I think there's enough air in the compressor to run the airbrush still. We need to run this bottle here. We need to clean this up. Got red in it. Or I could paint it light blue.
Ooh.
Light blue with black tips. Do that. I've never seen a light blue prop. Except when I do that, then it can't be used on any other airplane.
No.
We'll just paint it with Propeller. I don't want to make it hard on myself. I'll when I go to cut, clear the repairs on this airplane, I'll paint the clear on that instead of using that spray shine shit. Because I don't believe that spray shine shit is all that great. Light coats dry faster than one heavy coat. So we'll get 2 light coats and 1 flow coat on it. See what it weighs and see how it balances. Of course, I can't balance it till I get clear on it. You got 80 grit on there?
Yeah.
Okay, you better get a new piece of 80 grit. It doesn't seem like it's cutting very fast. Maybe use that bigger block.
Yeah, you're right. You got it over there?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that work. You don't need this. Spend all day and not get her done, because once you get it done, I'll hollow it out for you. We ain't going through that again. Now don't stand on the turtle deck. What the hell's going on here? We got a clog. Make sure you get the edges, because edges are tough. Yeah, we're gonna hit this with clear dope and polish it. So I gotta wait for that to dry. Put this one aside. Use this one. Gonna be making some handles this year too. Now you've already watched me make spinners or tanks. Of course, way back in 2014, I made spinners, landing gear, and wheel pants.
You're gonna make some handles?
Yeah.
Buy one of those. You say I need a better handle.
Yeah, your handle is crap. Did you ever see that one that I use on my classic airplane?
I've probably seen it, but I don't know that I remember it.
Looks like a hot rock, but instead of having the cable adjusted, it's got a screw in the back and you can adjust the cable. It's got 6 holes up and down so you can make the lead out spacing, but you have to cut the cable to make the spacing longer. I think I'm going to work on that this year too, so I can do that with an adjustment screw.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good.
But they're made out of light, 1/4-inch light ply sandwiched together, so they don't weigh shit. And Z-Foxy. And when you have those, you have a cable handle that has an overhang. That's no good. You need the center of that wire to be running through the middle of your hand.
That wire is
up ahead of your hand.
Ahead of the hand.
Right.
Yeah.
So what that does is it slows. I mean, it's good for level flight, but as far as turning, so if you got to hop out of the corner, you want to lengthen out the overhang. But if you want power steering, you pull that pivot point to the center of your hand. What you're trying to do with the handle is you're trying to make it, you got a 4-inch bell crank with 4-inch line spacing and a 1-inch throw, so that every little bit of your hand movement moves the controls the same amount. And the way you got it going on, you got to move your hand 1.5 times farther. So does that make sense? Why?
It does make sense, yeah.
That's why they went to hard points. I hate hard points. They're a good handle, but they're impossible to set neutral. You got to change the clips.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm not
sell them clips.
I'm not dealing with them Hello Kitty clips. And
yeah, that's what those.
And then I had that clip bender from Lee Machine.
Yeah, you bend your own.
Bend your own. But oh shoot, I got to adjust my neutral. Wait a minute, I got to make a clip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's no, that doesn't sound like a lot of fun.
The Casminato handle is the best handle that I found on the market.
Is that the one that Mark has? Mark Hughes?
I don't know what Mark has.
It looks like a hot rock, but it's got metal ends.
Yeah, but
and different adjustments there.
Yeah, he's probably running a Cas. Those are, at the time, they were $55, but now you can't get them.
Now you can't get them. Cas is he still alive?
Yeah, he's as far as I know, he's still alive, but
he's not making anything.
His Casminato's world kind of took a dump. So what we have here is high humidity in the air. And how I know this is the tip blush. So So when I spray the clear on it, if I'm going to spray clear in this humidity, is I'll add 10-15% retarder, and that'll take that blush out. Yep, blushing on this tip too. What blushing is it goes flat. Looks milky. Doesn't seem like high humidity today, does it?
What?
It doesn't seem like high humidity today, does it?
No, it didn't seem like it because it's a little cooler, but see what Mr. Weather says.
Well, I can guarantee it's blushing, so it's got to be above 40%.
$44.
No good.
Wind 21 miles per hour.
Oh, perfect flying weather. Temperature.
Get 68.
Ooh.
Almost there. 30 up to 30 mile an hour gust. And I don't think tomorrow's any better. It's worse. Occasional gust over 40.
That's perfect flying weather
Oh yeah.
for a kite or a duck.
Kite, yeah. Still 41% in. Oh. Yeah. Saturday's no good either. 10 to 15. Not out of booter.
10 to 15 at the Nats would be flyable, but at Booter, ain't no way.
I think. Monday is 10 to 20. Tuesday, rain and storms. Wednesday, 10 to 15. Thursday, 10 to 20.
Are you going to Brodak?
No.
Why don't you try to make that?
Maybe next year if I could.
If there is one next year.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'd like to go.
That is the best contest in the country. It's way better than the Nats. It's that's Control Line's Joe Null. I mean, it's.
Yeah. Yeah, they fly everything.
Yeah.
Just about.
Speed, racing, combat, scale. Stunt. Now we got some blushing on here, but we're not going to put another coat of black on it. We're going to put some clear on it with some retarder in. I could paint it with that urethane. That does, it makes it heavier. Let's see what it weighs now. Started out at 7. Weighs 8 now, so I added a gram, so it's going to add another gram for clear to be 9. Let's see what that other black one weighs. Looks like crap though. It weighs 8. Can't believe it blushed. It blushed both tips right there. Well, we've been on an hour and a half. Are you guys sick of this stream yet? Let me see what the other guys say on the other streams, if anything. Well, looks to me as if Twitter has died. Rumble's still going. We got 3 viewers over on Rumble. Steve Berry's on Rumble. Okay, great, Steve. Give me a thumbs up over on Rumble. Give me a thumbs up on YouTube. We got, let's see here. Oh, what do we got here?
Play there.
Yeah, I don't know which. That was Rumble. Oh no, that's Twitter that's doing that. Okay. Well, I got 2 views over there. I think that, hour and a half is on propellers is probably enough for you guys. I may or may not be back on later today. If you got any questions, you can always ask me on the forum, not Twitter. Stunhanger. I'll go back to polishing this thing. I'm going to take these decals right here, these Pampa decals, and put them on my wheel spats right there. So when I clear the propeller, I'll clear the wheel spats too. Wheel doors or whatever you call them. Alrighty. Like, subscribe, and share, and all that good stuff. Hit the little thumbs up thingy for me. We'll see you later. Fair winds, tight lines. See you.